Hey everybody, Sunday, I'm out here walking. I had a few things that I've been working on and I didn't even realize it was as late as it was, but got to get out here, get it done. I am wearing real shoes today. My heel still hurts, doesn't feel great, but I'm considering it a step in the right direction that I can put actual tennis shoes on, because I'm not kidding. Like last week I couldn't even put them on. It hurt so bad. I couldn't even walk with them on. Well, couldn't even put them on, let alone walk with them on. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I can run tomorrow, because I haven't ran in a week now, and I want to try to get my Monday and Wednesday run in, because the 10K I have planned is next Saturday. So I want to be able to rest Thursday and Friday before the 10K on Saturday. So we'll see. May have to do the treadmill because there's chances of rain. I think just about every day this week. I haven't looked at next Saturday. I should probably do that because I don't want to run that 10K in the rain. So anyway, I'm gonna finish up my walk and get back in the house and try to work on a few things that I had started working on before I came out. It's already looking a little rainy again. I've heard what sounded like rumblings of thunder, which is kind of how it started yesterday. So I may go ahead and head back in the house and take Atlas out a little bit early again tonight. I took him out a little early last night because he doesn't like to go out in the rain, and he really doesn't like thunder. So I may go ahead and take him out. I realize this video is not high quality, but it's because I am laying in my bedroom editing the last 2 weeks video, because I did not get it edited last week and I didn't get it done the rest of the day because I was doing other stuff today. But now our power was out. It stormed this afternoon, you know, after I showed you the clouds while I was walking Atlas. It stormed. Power went off for maybe, I don't know, 20 seconds, a minute, came back on. After the storm passes, 2 hours later, power goes off. And now it's been off for probably, I would guess, at least an hour, maybe longer. So at least I've got a laptop with a battery. So I'm going to work on editing this and get it done. And I probably won't get it uploaded tonight, but hopefully I'll get it uploaded tomorrow. Do you want to go for a ride? Do you want to go for a ride? You ready to go? Let's go. Let's go. I'm coming. Let me get the keys. Are you ready to go? Let's go. Hey everybody, wanted to try to catch my breath a little bit. Still haven't completely caught my breath, but I'm getting there. I was able to run today. My heel, I still feel it, but it's not hurting. I did put a Band-Aid and a piece of like bandage tape over it, and just to kind of protect it a little bit more. But like I said, it was not hurting. I can still feel it, but it's not hurting. So I got my 30 minutes in. I did 2.75 in 30. And now I'm just gonna walk a little bit of a cool down before I go in and get Atlas and take him out. I took the day off today because tomorrow's the 4th, so we're off for the 4th. And I always hate like when you have to work holiday and then go back to work. So I took today off because of that, but then it ended up working out to my favor because Atlas needed to go get his annual vaccine. So I did that this morning, and that took up more of my day than I intended it to. I decided to give him a bath when I got home, which that is never fun because he doesn't like baths. So anyway, I'm gonna head back home and take him out. And it's starting to look a little cloudy, rainy. So I definitely need to get him out anyway, just in case it does rain. I wanted to run earlier, but I was doing some other things when I got home, even after I gave Atlas a bath. So I didn't get to, which is kind of worked out to my favor because it's cloudy, it's humid, but at least the sun isn't blaring down on me. Trying out a new pair of Asics today. These are Fuse Blasts, I believe. I got them when they had their semi-annual sale back in, I want to say the end of February. I bought a couple of pair back then because they were like way cheaper. I bought these, which I hadn't had any of these before. I bought one other pair that was the same model as one of the pairs, two of the pair that I trained for the marathon in, and I really liked them. But when I bought them for marathon training, they were $100, but I needed really good shoes, so I ended up buying 3 pairs of shoes for marathon training, and then the marathon itself. They were all $100 a piece, so way more expensive. But the ones when I bought them for the semi-annual sale, they were on sale for like $49.95. And I knew I liked those. I think they were Dynablast 2s. So I bought them in a different color. And then I bought these because I liked this color. But when I first put them on, I didn't know if I was gonna like them because the sole feels a little bit sturdier. But when I was running, it didn't feel so bad. So definitely take a few more tries, and I can always, you know, wear them as like everyday shoes, because I think I paid about $40, $45 for them, and they were originally like $90. So I did something yesterday. ASICS was having the semi-annual sale again, and so I ended up buying 2 more pair. One of them was the same style as I wore in the marathon, but just a different color. And the other one, I don't think they're the same as a pair that I have. Like, they're a different name style, but they look very similar to the ones that I have. And the ones that I have, I bought in like, I want to say 2018, 2019. I know it was pre-pandemic because I wore them at Disney when I went with Amanda's family in October of 2019. But they were both about half the price of the regular price. So I didn't really need them all right now, but I think I'm gonna have to downgrade some of my running shoes to walking shoes, just because the ones I trained for the marathon in are getting quite a few miles. They still feel okay. I'm not gonna complain about them, but they are getting quite a few miles on them. So I may have to downgrade them to walking shoes soon. So I thought I'd go ahead and get them when they were cheap. I will just try to stay away from ASICS website the next time they have a semi-annual sale. Walking with my best fur buddy. It rained this afternoon unexpectedly. I was glad I didn't take the Jeep off like I thought about doing, because it poured. It's just me out here walking. That's me breathing, you hear.
It's me gasping for every breath.
You can't get in the picture.
It's me.
Lindsay's out here walking with me. I'm proud of her. She's been out here a little over 20 minutes now.
25 to be exact.
25, so she's gonna start walking with me most days. Maybe not every day, but most days. Out here with the pups again. Yeah, he's my happy boy. I had to work this morning, so he didn't get his before breakfast walk this morning. So I told him that I would try to walk him before or after I got home and ate my lunch. So that's what I'm doing. And we'll try to go back and walk tonight. I'm running that 10K tonight, which I am saying prayers and fingers crossed, because it wasn't like, there was next to no chance of rain today. Then they were saying thunderstorms possible after 2. Now they've moved thunderstorms possible after 6, but the chances went down. So I'm going to continue to say prayers and keep my fingers crossed the rest of the afternoon. I could even be okay with rain. I just really don't want to deal with like heavy rain. So I don't like running in the rain. You guys know that. But like I said, I could deal with a little bit. I just don't want to deal with pouring rain. I've ran races in that before, and it is not enjoyable for me.
Anyway, you have so many days to submit your time.
Thought I'd hit record, but I didn't hit record when Lindsay was talking about her Mickey Mouse 5Ks.
Mickey Mouse 5Ks.
Sitting in the Jeep, waiting for my race. Dodgy. But I changed my race. I'm not doing a 10K. I changed to the 5K because
84 days to submit my results to the Run Disney Virtual Series.
because I just decided I didn't want to run in the rain, and there is like a pretty good chance of rain after about 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and I would still be, I know I would still be running a 10K at 9:30.
And I probably could have done the 5K.
99% sure I'd be running it at 10 too, so.
I probably could have signed up last minute to do the 5K, but
she didn't.
She would be done before I would be halfway through.
So I'm just gonna do my 5K and leave.
And I'm just gonna sit here and wait.
I really wanted to do the 10K, but it probably wouldn't have mattered anyway because I don't think I'm gonna get it fast enough to get a corral placement time. So if I get,
again, you might.
No, I wouldn't have. I feel fairly confident I wouldn't have. Unless I just decided I didn't. Or
I don't know though. That rain might have motivated you.
Maybe. There is Santa for the Santa hustle. He's just waiting there.
Apparently, there's a whiskey run too.
Huh. There's supposed to be cookies and candy at the finish line. But I got my shirt. We'll look at it later. You're supposed to get a headband, but they didn't give me a headband. Maybe you get
We'll look at it now. Oh, it's a lovely racerback.
No, you could have gotten a t-shirt, but I chose the tank top.
Santa Hustle. Oh, it's
Christmas in July.
Christmas in July.
Aw, cute.
That is very cute.
Yep.
And it looks very cool and comfortable.
Could have got a t-shirt. I chose the tank. I didn't have really any. It's the problem when you live in Tennessee. You don't really have any short sleeve Christmas shirts. But I ordered this sparkle skirt, so I'm wearing it.
That's very cute.
All right, I'm going to give you a 5-second countdown, and you're going on the horn. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good job.
Hey everybody, just out here for my Sunday walk. I hope Lindsay joins me in a little while, but actually I'll probably walk a little while and then go get Atlas too, because I started doing something crafty, but it was about the time I normally come walk, and then I remembered that some of my bed sheets and stuff were in the washer and dryer, so I had to like switch them out so I could get my quilt washed. So later getting out here than I intended to, but so either Lindsay will probably join me or I'll go get Atlas, or maybe both. But I did want to update y'all. I didn't update after the race last night. I did want to update. I ended up not doing the 10K. I ended up doing the 5K because the radar was showing more and more like the rain thunderstorms were gonna come about the time I probably would have been finishing the 10K, or maybe about halfway through the 10K, because it was in Chattanooga, so a little bit different from where we live. So I decided to switch to the 5K. I'm kind of glad I did. I might have been able to finish the 10K before it started raining. It would have been very close. It was lightning while I was running some. But The reason why I'm glad that I switched was not even because of the rain. It was because probably 2/3 of the course was like pitch black. Well, when I was running it, it wasn't quite pitch black yet. The race started at 9. By the time I finished it, it was dark. But the part of the course that was going to be pitch black, there was still a smidgen of light from the sun, just a smidgen. But the 10K you had to, it was a loop. So the 10K and the half, you had to run the loop multiple times. The 10K had to run it 3 times, where the 5K was just once. And so if I had to do it again, it would have been pitch black. Didn't have a headlamp, so I know I would have hurt myself. I mean, what I didn't get was there were actually like street lamp like things on part of the course that weren't even on. So I don't know, and that was just part of it. Like some of it, there was like no access to lighting at all. So I really hope nobody got hurt, because I know if I had continued in the dark, I would have gotten hurt, because I don't run in my glasses because I'm not blind. But things are fuzzy some without my glasses. And in daylight, it's fine, because like I said, it's not even like it's super fuzzy. It's just kind of fuzzy. But with it being dark, it makes it even more fuzzy. So, like I said, it would not probably have ended well for me if I'd had to run more than one loop. I probably would have ended up hurting myself. However, I did have a headlamp in my Jeep, and Lindsay rode with me, so I could have just maybe asked her to, on the start of the second loop, bring me my headlamp out from the Jeep. But anyway, I'm glad I went with it, because by the time we got home, it had started raining some. So it would have been questionable whether I'd finished before it rained. I might have been able to, but it just would have depended. I did get 3rd place in my age group though. I kind of wonder if I might have almost had 2nd, because there was one girl that passed me relatively close to the finish line, and she looked like she was probably close to my age. So it's possible I might have had 2nd if she hadn't passed me. I thought about speeding up to try to get in front of her, but I just kind of was like, it's not worth it. So anyway, 3rd's good. I was really proud of myself. Hey everybody, I just finished my run. Got Lindsay out here, not as quickly as I would have liked. So she got out here though, huh? She says my hand's sweaty.
Accidentally bumped into
She touched me because I just ran 30 minutes. So I am sweaty.
That candy cane the other day though.
She didn't like holding my sweaty candy cane.
This.
So I don't know how far she's gone. How far have you gone?
0.38.
Is that all?
That's what it says.
Anyway.
I don't know if that can't be right. Surely that's
Yeah,
not
that
right.
probably is right, because you didn't walk that far the other direction. But anyway, she's glistening a little bit. Not as much as I am.
And the sun is bright.
But my sock kept falling. Did I mention that? I told her that before I started videoing. So I had to run a little extra because I had to keep fixing my sock. But I got it, and now I've got sweat in my eyes. So I'm going to get off here because my eyes are burning and she's leaving me.
I want to put my sunglasses on.
Hey everybody, out here walking by myself this evening. I've been going for 12 minutes now. I'm not sure how long I'm going to go. I kind of want to just go back and take a bath. I really don't want to walk, but I need to because I ate an oatmeal cream pie. So definitely need to get my walk in tonight for no other reason than that. So I'll probably walk for at least 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. I do have some clothes that I need to fold before I take a bath. So I don't want to walk too long because I'm old and want to go to bed. Today is my running day, but I am giving myself grace to not run because my head started hurting this morning at work, and it's one of those headaches. I'm pretty sure it's because I didn't drink enough water, probably sinuses and heat too. But it's just been it'll be okay for a little while and it'll hurt for a little while. And I thought about trying to run still, but I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. So if it's better tomorrow, I may try to get my run in tomorrow. I am going to try to walk at least enough to close my rings. I may not walk a whole lot extra besides that. but I think I am going to walk enough to close my rings. And then I'm just going to go in the house and take it easy. Maybe I'll take a bath early tonight. I don't know how much earlier you could possibly take them than what I normally do, but still, I may try to take a bath early tonight and get in bed as early as I can. I mean, I still have to walk and feed Atlas, so I'm limited by that. But still, I think maybe I just need some rest. I slept pretty good last night, but the 2 nights before that weren't that great. So anyway, that's the plan for this evening. I am out here trying to close my rings. I had 7 more exercise minutes and like 123 calories I needed to burn. It's a little later than I usually come out, but I mean, obviously still daylight. So I thought, but I didn't want to go change clothes. So this is what I'm wearing. My dress and Tevas that I wore to work. I went and picked up an order that I had placed at Academy Sports for my outing that I'm doing on Monday. Yes, Monday. And may go back on Sunday with Lindsay. Depends. I had this order because it really worked out to be a really good deal because they had 20% off if you ordered it online. So I just had to drive to Chattanooga to get it. So Lindsay is watching Layton today. So I picked up dinner for me and my mom. And I couldn't really think of anything that I wanted. So we got Red Lobster. So anyway, I didn't take the time to walk when I got home. I just went ahead and took Atlas out and walked him. So I guess I did walk a little bit, but I didn't walk enough to burn my calories. So since it was still daylight, decided I would get out here tonight and try to finish it. I told my mom I was gonna walk at least 7 minutes to close my exercise ring, but I will probably just walk enough to close the move ring too, because it shouldn't take much longer than probably 20-30 minutes or so. So I'll probably just do that. And I like my Tevas. They're comfortable, so.
Turn it the phone.
Thought I would try to document each mile a little bit today. So I just finished mile 1. I don't remember, about 11:15 pace. A little bit muggy and humid for sure, but not terrible. I decided to come out early because the sun wasn't really shining. It was kind of covered by clouds. So anyway, back to the run. Mile 2 done. Slowed down a little, but there are also some big hills I was coming back up. So yeah, done mile 2. Mile 3, I think it was about the same pace of mile 2. I don't know for sure, but it was close. Mile 4, I threw in a little bit of walk because I had to order my lunch anyway for Lindsay to pick up. So slowed me down about a minute for that mile, but that's okay. I'm probably gonna throw in a couple of walk breaks for my last mile. Mile 5, done. I don't know what my pace was for that last mile because I walked quite a bit of it. I tried to keep, or I did keep, my pace under a 16-minute mile while I was walking it, but I stopped it and started a walk because I didn't want it to like mess up my pace. So I'll have to add it together to see, piece of grass. I'll have to add it together to see what my overall pace was, but I finished. It's kind of looking like it might rain now. I thought I got sprinkled on earlier, but if I did, it didn't last long. But anyway, I'm just gonna finish this walk and go sit down.